To embrace change, we need to prioritize progress over perfection. To reach success, to reach that stage of your life that you continuously think of either owning your own home, being debt-free, or being in a happy relationship, you need to be willing to be adaptable, because there will be a lot of roadblocks in your life. Maybe it's a wall of debt, or perhaps you have to move to another state in order to get that new job. There will be a lot of hurdles, there will be a lot of challenges, and there will be times where you may end up failing, you may end up losing. Sometimes it'll be minimal. You'll get over it after a short amount of time, you'll keep on pushing. But there will always be a couple of instances where it will be very harsh, it will be very brutal. You may feel like you're the only one in the world who's suffering, and you may end up blaming everyone else. But you need to see this as a necessary component for change. Successful people do not get to the path or the stage they are right now without failing at least once. You have to acknowledge and see failure as an opportunity. If you fail on a test, maybe a physical exam, or perhaps you fail at gaining muscle or losing body fat, sure, you may be questioning if you're good enough or if you even have the capacity to do this. Instead of dedicating your time and energy to all these negative thoughts, why not accept what happened, reflect on what you could do better, so you can ensure to avoid making this kind of mistake ever again. There is no need to be so strict and stringent towards perfectionism. The more healthier way, the better way, is to strive for progress. You would be surprised of how many people always talk about starting a business, seeking to lose body fat, wanting to save money, desiring to eat healthier, commonly like these New Year's resolutions. I'm sure there's a lot of people in this world who has made a grand scheme of resolutions, even if it's something simple as wanting to lose weight. But unsurprisingly, a lot of these people don't keep up with their New Year's resolutions. And you don't have to be a genius to know why. Simply because they don't make the initiative to start putting progress towards the New Year's resolution. A new year, new me. Sure, it sounds formidable, but if they don't make the initiative to begin making progress, how can they even achieve the result they keep thinking of if they do not put in the necessary work? You can always think of being perfect, having less than 10% body fat, having a lot of money, or being free from all of your debts. Sure, it may seem like perfection, but if you are so fixated on this state or condition of being perfect, you keep thinking to yourself, oh, I'm gonna get started on being perfect next year, or I'll do it later, I'm busy. It's never going to come. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the week, you are the one that needs to make the conscious choice of getting started to make progress and to continuously make progress. If you are so fixated on being perfect, you will only end up frustrating yourself towards an unattainable goal, hence the New Year's resolutions. And there's a reason why a lot of them are never actually achieved. To be frank, it's a lot more fulfilling to prioritize being open to change in order to make the very small successful steps towards change. Even taking a single step of eating 200 lesser calories or spending 20 minutes a day reading a book. It's small. You may feel like it's a waste of time. You may question what's the purpose of it. But it could be the start of something new, something that will lead to something incredible in the far future. Pouring ourselves, our minds, our work, our efforts into progress enables us to kindly appreciate the small improvements we make. Do not look at progress as a one-time thing where once you get the results, you stop. That's not how it works. If a person riding a bike wants to get to the very top of the hill, they don't just stop biking in the middle of the lane, in the middle of the journey. They keep on going. We need to see progress as a long-running journey, and staying on the track is valuable. Sometimes you may find yourself deviating from the path of progress. You may give up a few days in exchange for work, or perhaps you don't feel like it. But what matters is you get back on the path of progress. You don't lose your way, because what stands in the way becomes the way. The true value of progress is the experience and all of the lessons that we learn along the way of the journey, during the progress, during the effort that we keep pushing ourselves through. True progress develops us, and it widens our perspective of the world. We need to see and embrace progress as a warm hug from the future.